Well, I tell you exactly what happened. I was, because things were happening in university. There was, violence around it. So I was there, and suddenly I see crowd, getting very excited, and I see a body of a burned body, being carried on a platform on shoulders, And people are not seeing a burned body; they're seeing Hassan and Hussein. They're seeing Hussein, the martyr of Ashura. That's, the faces is there. So I remember, it was so quickly. I was on a platform. I raised my camera. It was a blind shot. I just took it there, a few shots, and the body goes away. And I say, well, what happened? What happened? Oh, it's in sanat جنایت پهلوی است. This is the proof of the
crimes of
the Pahlavi dynasty. Because in everybody's mind, there had been the incident in Abadan, where the cinema had been burned and the door were locked. They couldn't escape. The people inside couldn't escape. That was in the summer before. And so 300 people died, burned, mostly women and children. And of course, they said, this is the Shah's regime fault, this is the Shah's. And we learned afterwards this was not the case. In fact, we learned afterwards it was the Islamists who set fire to the cinema because they were against, people watching movies. It's haram. So when this body passes, you ask people what's happened. Oh, this is the Shah's crime. And afterwards it came up that there was probably, I say probably because I have no way of verifying, the body of a prostitute who'd been burned in the red light district the same day. Because the same day we know the crowd, the mob attacked the red light district where the prostitutes were and they wanted a purifying fire, Islamic purifying fire. So we imagined, or we thought that this was one of the bodies which they themselves had burned, and they bring us evidence of the Shah's crimes, Again, obviously we know in the revolution you're being manipulated. It was, of course, a popular revolution, but there were manipulation. Each party, the Islamis, the Mujahideen, the Fedayeen, they all had their own agenda. And I'm pretty sure it was one of the instances of manipulation. But of course, we're not aware then. It's afterwards.